Alright, so what we're going to try now is going to be 20-minute chunks at a time of kind of like speed leveling, but for a brand new character. So this can either be your second character or your first character, because this is the character I'm going to build for this one is what I believe is one of the best first or second characters to have, because it's really good at farming things, it's really good at building up new gear and other stuff like that, and it's pretty fun to play. And you can also change it into so many different other types of like builds. Yes, Leia, I might get toddler interrupted, so we'll see. But the build I'm going to work on, like doing this, is going to be a shield build. So if you play through the game and play any other class, and then you want to try something for your second build, or you're just picking up Grim Dawn, this is a really good class to build on, because it's, you know, really good at farming and building up things for any other character you want to play afterwards. So, Shield Breaker. And let's start. So, once the game starts, I'm going to hit a 20-minute timer and we'll see how far we can get each 20 minutes. But of all the classes, the Shield Breaker is probably one of the fastest to get through. I'll try to explain some stuff as I go through. Alright, you don't have to pick up that first quest, you can just go do the quest. I always like to have...
You're not looking too bad.
Caught on anything. Turn your camera, pick up this another thing that gets you closer to your first level. Always try to loot this body because you can get potions from it. Those two. Basically, until we get like levels, just auto-attacking. You basically never need to pick up common. So I run up here to this try to get this back passage. The back passage leads you straight to another quest guy who gives you scrap, which you need for the second quest, and of course so you go around, go into guy, save the loot. Sorry for the trains. There's an option only way to turn what's it called? The option to destroy YouTube. I've been thinking about that. It's really annoying. Getting this paid. It is important. We're basically going for this skill, Fire's Might, but only 1 point. We don't get damage until we get to Volcanic Strike. That's where our damage comes. As far as stats, early on, you could put points into them, but I would just kind of leave it until you get pieces of gear. Because when you get gear, it's like, oh, you require this much, you require this much other crap. That's when I would put points into it. Because just early on, it doesn't matter. GA or OA, or when your HP is 5, it's just this. Of the classes, this is one of the slowest to start with, but if you come from the fastest as soon as you Volcanic Strike basically. Usually the potion gives you a certain amount, and it gives you a buffer. So he gives you 1 scrap. You're going to need 5 scrap. Whenever you come in here, always go up to this area. Release the things. You could go back to town if you have the scrap and just do the next quest, but I would never suggest doing that. Right, pass. I need spirit, so I'm gonna put the points in the spirit, 2 points in the spirit, and I'm gonna put one of these things. Acid damage, we're bleeding and still good out, let's do that. Grab these Aether crystals. The reason I wouldn't suggest going back is because this exit right here on the map is actually closer to not only another quest, but the next waypoint. Usually I skip the next waypoint too because it's not really relevant unless you're farming certain bosses. But those bosses are not really... Let's see, you're looking for scrap piles. So scrap piles will drop scraps. See? That's 2 scraps. That 1 quest we picked up where we helped that guy at the very beginning, that's going to give us a scrap as well. So that's 2 scraps. So we need at least 1 more scrap. You can usually buy scraps from the thing. This is the first quest probably. And again, slow and slow. Until we at least get Fire's Might of the regular. Once we get level 5, though, it'll pick up the speed because we'll have components as well. Or component attacks. And then you should dodge all this stuff. Not quite hungover, but a little bit. basically, you get like 10% XP, but it takes you like 3 or 4 times longer to kill any of the monsters. Alright, I don't need a shield. Alright, so these components are incredibly useful. Usually keep this salt bag, but you can always just start a new character and get a new one. Yeah, I'm not going to need any of this, so I'm going to put fireball here. And I'm going to put fireball in here because it converts physical damage to fire damage. So I'm going to put this on my ring. This just gives me more raw stats. So it's always good to put these components on your pieces of gear if you have them. Right, Fire's Might, just keep going. Fire's Might is not the skill I want, like the attack skill I want it to be. It's just basically my movement skill. And that increases everything. I'm going to replace my attack here. Fireball. I don't know why they have that as a move. And now I have pretty much enough damage. Like the component damage is enough to carry you until like level 30. So you don't actually, like once you reach level 5, you don't actually need any skills. These snake guys, you're hoping that they drop one of their necklaces, because if you get 3 necklaces before you come back, let's see. You can get, basically you can turn in another quest. You get a decent thing. Usually you would
can't do that.
The totems basically give you a crap ton of gear at the very beginning and a lot of experience. So even though this one's out of the way, it's worth getting. So, got a lot of gear. Now I'm going to turn off magic items because I no longer need to see these things. I have enough magic items to...
That skill's not ready.
Running around... And Fire's Might, eventually you can get it where this is the other way. Walking anymore. That's why this class is one of the better classes. You can skip this waypoint. I skip it, but because it's just not.
Can't do that.
There's nothing really here that you want to come back to that waypoint for. You go up here, and in this, so there's 3 spawn locations for this guy. He spawned here. So this guy is going to drop a necklace that we need to take back for a quest. He kind of deals, he could be a pain in the butt, but if you're playing a soldier, this guy drops a helmet that is really awesome. These guys are supposed to be a pain in the butt too, so we don't have to worry about trying to find him now because we just found him.
That skill's not ready.
Go here, and there's the next quest guy is going to be down here, right here. In Grimdawn 8, he actually dropped a medal that was really awesome to use for, what's it called? Shaman. Like grasping bonds, lightning, resistance. That's not regular. This body always drops the Conjurer's Bone, which is good for pet builds. When we were doing the pet challenge, that's the first thing we always best to get. Head up here, out like kind of this little back road area, because this is where the last of those quest mobs is going to be. Just kind of run on. Get through here. There's a Christmas. Always want to be there. And then this guy right over here, this is the last quest guy.
Can't do that yet.
Come over here and get this. I'm pretty sure I do not have the scrap yet, but this is the next waypoint. Go back. You really want to do the next quest pretty early.
The dead a creature? I need some time to plan it.
That next quest
I'll give you a good
gives
price
you a
on
bag.
whatever left.
No, that's fine. Boots. You want boots with movement speed, which I don't have regardless, so... Resistance is very important. More importantly, defensive ability. Also needs fire damage.
See you around.
This is the guy you saved. He gives you a scrap. She gives you a ring. Oh no, she gives you a necklace, I believe. Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
And just talk to this guy. This is
Greetings,
where you
child.
respect your character. It's very important. After you finish the base game, he's over there, so... Alright, now we have damage. See that fire trail that leaves behind?
can't
That's
do that
basically lets you level constantly. Like you constantly level. Alright, so let's see
Around.
Welcome to my rift. You don't remember X. I have to say.
I can't do that yet.
The captain saying you are impressed? Well, since I did. Well, good. Since I've this.
Alright, so he's going to send you into this little cellar. There's a shrine in here. Also a pretty good monster thing that drops. Right, and monsters die behind you, so it's like it gives you a lot.
That skill's not ready.
Basically extra. But it's also killing crap tons of monsters. Just passive.
I can't do that yet.
Maybe a shield breaker. The shield breaker fire damage there.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, he just dies behind. I'm basically just pounding him.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, but these guys, they can get the necklace to drop like that. There's two of them. So just running off is kind of
I
not
can't do that yet.
advised, but I'm still gonna do it. If your goal, you really kind of want to collect as many necklaces as you can, because sometimes you get 0 necklaces when you're doing the playthrough.
Can't do that.
You want to get the boss to stand on the fire trail. There's no fire trail. And the fire trail is stacked, by the way. And if you get Aether Fire, like the thing, like one of the devotions, which is what these ones. So these are devotions. I almost always suggest going Jackal first. This is the one we're going to go eventually, because the Aether Fire here, I believe this one's the Aether, no, this is the Chaos Fire, this one's the Aether Fire. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, this one does really good damage, and it constantly triggers. It's only a 0.5 second recharge, and it just constantly triggers. So we're going for this, total speed, which is movement speed, attack speed, casting speed. Which is really helpful early on, especially. And go there. Alright, nice quest.
Any luck clearing out? Well,
Alright, so you can go talk to the next guy, but I just wouldn't waste my time doing that. Just immediately go back here. And go off to the side. There's another one of those
I
devotion
can't do
songs
that yet.
in this thing.
I can't do that
So the 2 shrines we've done so far are both the give things, the give the items to a shrine. This one is a monster shrine where you have to just kill crap and all that. Free run, or you can give the shrine. This armor component gives you plus armor. Put it on your belt because belt gives armor to every piece of gear. Great.
I can't do that.
This plane.
That skill's not ready.
Come out here. Relatively close. Just run down.
That skill's not ready.
Talk to this guy. This ring is a bit better than my fellow rings, so basically. This miss is okay, but I feel like 72 fire damage. Put a vendor here, sell that, get a piece of scrap. Scrap's also can be used for fire. Also get and potions. Alright, that's it for today. And I'll see you next time.